Okay, there we go. Slowly getting chugging along. There's stuff I have to do every time I set it up, this seems. It posted to Facebook. Okay, that's good. Going good. That one's going good. Did the notification to Trovo, and now Twitch. I can pause Twitch. Stream.io, I can pause that, and we can get into the game. And here we are on the map. We can go back to our harvesting. So I believe we are in the, yep. Late 32 on the first day. We don't have a hell of a lot of money, do we? No. And I think the chickens and the greenhouse are going to save my butt here. Oh, I got to look at my camera. My camera's washed out there. Why is that? I don't know. Fix the camera. Property. Figure video. Default. There we go. Okay. And back in the saddle again. Yep. That looks better. Oh, I gotta think about going out today. I was gonna go to my son's, but I don't know. I'd have to have a shower, have breakfast, get all dressed up, go out there. And we'll think about it. We'll think about it. I think I'm gonna stay here. But whether I go outside, I suppose I could. I'm doing this challenge, an exercise challenge, where I try to do a few kilometers a day, but I can also use my rowing machine to count as kilometers. And 12 minutes was 2 kilometers or something. Hey, good morning, drone pilot. How are you doing, my friend? I was just saying that I was thinking about going to my son's or not, and then he just sent me a text, so are you coming or not? We don't mind either way, but just let us know, because we were planning our day to stuff to do, so I gotta go Home Depot and get things. No, I'll stay here. It's not terrible outside. What's the weather here in Ottawa? -12. Not bad. It's getting warmer. It's going to get warmer during the week. Then it's going to be, I think, a high of -20 on Wednesday, but then warmer again. So I'm not sure what's with that. Little glitch coming through. So. It's nice here. It is nice here. It's just bloody cold. No, it's nice. I don't think there's much. Was there much wind? What was the forecast? No, hardly any wind. It's fairly dry. It's fairly clear, so it's not that bad a day. It's a possibility I could do that. Shower, get bundled up, and go for a walk down to the end of the street and back. Actually, I could take my backpack and go for a walk 2 blocks past the end of the street and back, and the beer store's there, so get some cans of non-alcohol beer. I like if they have it, they'll have it in stock, so hopefully the supply chain, that'd be interesting. I'm wondering whether the empty shelves that we see in some grocery stores are not completely empty, but the less stock in grocery stores, will that extend to beer stores, liquor stores? I'm guessing with the profit margins they have, they probably can afford to pay a premium. Who the hell left that tractor sitting right in the middle? Damn fool. Okay. So we'll see how this does. I was eager to finish these 3 fields. Let's see how much do I get. How much money do I get when I do all 3 fields at the same time? So I'm trying to optimize my profits by planting the same crop that has the same time period. Sorghum has 4 days. Sorry, 4 months, but I have 1 day per month, so 4 months. Sorghum takes 4 months, and I've got seasons turned off, so we can do it year-round. Happens to be May now, but we don't really care. And I got about 20, maybe 20,000 from my chickens. And I got 360 or 359 chickens, 1 rooster. My chickens and my greenhouses, 3 greenhouses. And I'm not sure what I have now. What do we have now for chickens? See what the chickens are doing. Eggs. So they got 25, 13 eggs. So they've already got some pallets out there. And the greenhouses do well too. Oh yeah, that was on my list of things to do today too. I need to, these messages that pop up on periodically on Twitch. Restream.io also puts them, I'm pretty sure. Sure they show up on. Yep, yep. They show up on YouTube also, but they don't show up on Restreamed on Trovo. So I'm gonna have to duplicate some of my timers on Trovo and have them pop up there too. No big deal. Timer's okay, and you can put them on. You can specify how many minutes you want to be the timer on, and yeah, just a cut and paste, really, I think. So I'll be in here just harvesting the life of a farmer. Normally, of course, we'd be in the cab like this. And as a farmer, you would know how to steer this, or you'd be using fly-by-wire type thing, but I don't have that. And you'd be listening to your favorite radio stations. And I can't do that in-game because copyright issues, fortunately. It's possible to... there's various sites, that third-party sites, that say they will, for so much a month, they will give you not copyright-free, royalty-free music. They'll give me music that they already have negotiated with the artists, the rights. And unfortunately, I think with me streaming to all these different platforms, Trovo, YouTube, Twitch, well, sort of the Twitter, that I think what happens is at least one of those always finds something to complain about some song sooner or later, and you get a little notice. Maybe you get a strike against you, and 3 you're out, or maybe who knows. So it's just not worth. And you can, they say, oh well, if you get something, here's, you just do this and this, and you cut and paste this and clip this, and there's a process to that. Yeah. Somebody may start a global one eventually, a truly global one, but maybe Google would. I said that on my my home speaker. My Google Home speaker lit up. There it is, lighting up again. Sorry, I didn't understand. I wasn't talking to you. It's funny we don't have a name. Too bad you don't have a name that you could give it, like Ralph. Hey, Ralph, what time is it? Like, hey Siri, hey Alexa. No, we didn't do the pipe out. Now we do the pipe out. There we go. You just tab, you go to the next vehicle. I only have 2, so. Now we will dump this out. I should have written down how much I got from the field yesterday, because I'm pretty sure this is... Where are we at? And we're putting everything at Felsbrunn, I think. Yeah. It's dropping, but I guess we'll see what happens. Let's hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more. So I think what I really need to do is I can wait to make morning. I don't have to plant right away. I think if I wait a few days after harvesting, the weeds are going to grow. But I think if I cultivate then, the weeds fade away. I don't think then I have to just worry about new weeds coming up after the cultivating. I think. I'll find out. I'm not sure how much you can put on the train here. That'll be interesting. We'll have to see what kind of... Because what you do is you call the train for $1,000, load the train. Goes to Felsbrunn, it sells your stuff. There you are. That train. I've seen some other maps that people have done, and they've spent a lot of hours on them, and I'm really impressed with what they've done. So I think I'm going to try to do the same sort of thing with this. This is going to be my map that I stick with. And we'll gradually build it up. I'm not using a money cheat. I am gritting my teeth, trying not to do a money cheat. But I've got a $205,000 loan. You don't go on the grass, then you got to go, oh, I want to turn left here. It's like, can't. Well, actually, you can. Interesting. I don't think I ever tried that. Turn here. Then you can go up here and you can just wait for this guy. Pipe in and keep going. How much sorghum do we have? We have now 63,000 liters. So 63,000 times 800. That's 63 times 800. Oh. 6 eighths are 48. That'd be 8,000. Ooh, we're actually going to get out of debt, I think. It's hard to tell with sorghum where you've harvested it and not. Kind of a strange crop. My son needs some help rewiring something in the garage. Somebody had done some unofficial renovations the house before the former owner. They basically put in a COVID room. They blocked off the back half of the single car garage. Still had the access door into the house from the garage, and they'd put in a false floor with some insulation, and I think they put an exhaust fan into it and a light in the ceiling. Oh, I think somebody lived in there basically. I think the owner's wife was a nurse, so maybe that was the way of isolating. I'll come home from work. So my son took the room out. He kept some of the lumber and threw a lot of the lumber out, and drywall and stuff like that, and then ended up putting that's where they sit out and have a smoke, so he's got an exhaust fan there. I guess it's kind of cold out there, though. Maybe he's got an electric heater. A little, just to huddle around having a smoke. I can sympathize in a way. I smoked from grade 9. Started smoking in grade 9. Until a couple of years after university. Pack-a-day players playing. Oh. It's fairly easy for me to quit. I've got I have an addictive type personality for some things, I guess, sometimes, but then I can also, it's not that bad. Obviously, I just decided to quit and I quit. I think when I quit decades ago, we didn't know we didn't know that it can actually be an addictive dependence on the nicotine, and that all sorts of dependencies on the oral fixation, all sorts of reasons, possible medical reasons to make it difficult to quit smoking. All of which are accessible to anybody who wants to self-diagnose. The end result that people could make it a lot harder for themselves to quit. We didn't know any better, so there's my little self-righteous speech. My mother quit. My mother smoked off and on for the years, and then she quit. She got quite, quite iffy if she smelt tobacco smoke. She was just. Are we full? Almost full. So this map has, so it's got a sheep pen, it's got cow pasture, it's got a horse barn, it's got a pig barn, I think, I mean, I've added, I think an extra thing to, added thing to add, I guess, is sheep, because I think sheep are fairly easy in here. The sheep need in FS22. Complete guide to sheep. Maybe it's not a complete guide. Need a sheep pen? Yeah, yeah. And you'll need sheep. Health and reproduction. Hay or grass? Okay. So I would have to purchase bales. Then they give you wool. Oh yeah, I remember now. I had them. Oh, we're full. I wondered why. I was trying to turn the corner. I said, no, can't turn a corner. Oh, no. Normally you would not, of course, hang that out. Let's try to be normal. So there's many different options you can take when playing this game. I mean, one of the things you can do is you can turn on crop destruction, you can turn on withering, you can turn on stones. Stones turned off. I've also got periodic plowing turned off. Climbing. Okay, put the pipe in. This guy around again. Turn it on again, and oh yeah, that's right. I was going up here with whatever tool I was going. I just looped around and said, yeah, whatever, you know. I don't think I need. No, I don't really think I need about a path at the end of this one. I think I have enough room to turn. Okay, so maybe I gotta make it a 3-point turn. Just this once. Oops. Oh, so you're going to have to go wide on this again, because we made a mess of it. I really should just go up and down. And I think I will. Ah, welcome, Asco210. Thanks for popping in. It is Sunday. I'm hunkered down because it is, well, it's not that bad. What's our weather here in Ottawa? Oh, and a follow. Thank you even more for a follow. Asco. Weather for Ottawa. Broken clouds. Yes, it's minus 12. Hey, let me just check whether I've got that command working yet on. Whether it's working on 12 with Botrix. Trying the command on Provo server timeout. No. No, there's a problem with and I think the other one, I don't think the other one works either. The guy who wrote the Botrix was checking to see why I had a couple of commands that wouldn't work. They gave a server timeout. And he thought it might be either his software. There, the dad joke works. Okay, so you can do dad jokes on Trovo. I should make a... And Glor, Georgios, thank you for joining. I'll have to see which commands work on Trovo. I'm on the map I am on is formerly known as Erlengrad. It has been extensively modified. He's blended some fields together. He's made all of this down here is forestry now. There's all this grassland up here. You can buy these chunks. They're fields. You can buy one of these things. This area here, I bought this and these 3 fields. This area is the initial farm. It used to be here. Now this is the farm you start with, and you start with all this stuff. With a bunch of production points, and a biomass heating plant, and pigs and horses, and sheep. Chickens and horses and sheep, oh my, plus cows, and yeah, just a lot of stuff there. So it's a very nicely done map. I recommend it. I recommend it. I think there's a link to it. You can see the map up on the screen. I'll have to do a timer for that. I'm gonna have to do a timer and add a few more things to my Trovo stream because I'm getting another number of people. I've got, what have I got? 26 followers. I'm not that familiar with Trovo. I know when I look at the geography, the countries for Trovo viewers, there's a bunch Canada, US, but there's also a bunch Serbia, Croatia, Germany. So, thank you for the follow, Georgios. I'm not sure what it does. There's things on there's things on Trovo for, I don't know, mana and spells, and I really need to sit down and look through the Trovo manual or find somebody who is familiar with Trovo to tell me. So what do I do here? What can I do here to make people happy? Basically, so. Welcome, Dimitri. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to the Bavarian Forest, otherwise known as Erlengrat, but heavily modified. And I should add big ups. You still say big ups now? Big ups to the developer of this map, because he released it as a complete error-free finished map. There's too many people, in my opinion, that get a map out there just to get it out there. And there'll be bits missing, there'll be errors, there'll be like errors, like a production point that's in the middle of a field instead of in the barnyard or whatever. So, but there are a number of people who also want maps and mods as soon as possible to be basically an early adopter, and they don't mind the errors. So, different strokes, different folks. Not really sure where. Well, I think I have an idea actually where that saying comes from, and I'm not going to go into it. I guess when I get the money, what am I going to do? Am I going to buy a header? Well, actually, no. I need to buy something that you can make money at. Like a cultivator. You do contracts for cultivating. I've got a sprayer that I can make money, and I've got a dry fertilizer spreader that makes good money. So the liquid herbicide and the dry fertilizer make good money, and I own a roller, which is fairly useless because there's never any roller contracts. But that happened. So I guess the next thing to get would be the cultivator, but we also need a tractor to pull it. Maybe that's what I need, that John Deere. I think the Cultivator is a 375 to pull it, so do a decent job. You need a large tractor like an 8.7 does, 388, which is more than 375 and is good, but I'm guessing this is 326. What's it cost for that at a okay, so 332, which is like a 335. It's gonna cost me 261,000. This one would cost me base one 185,000. So not that I have that kind of money. What's on sale? Ooh. Case IH. What is this? Case IH speed tiller. What is it? It's a disc cultivator, I think. Huh. 9.5 meters. 5. Sorry to get distracted here, but let me just see what is it a power harrow? No. Now let me look through this carefully then. My guess it is well, it's a disc cultivator. Subsoiler? Speed tiller, disc harrow, shallow cultivation of fields. It's 50,000. It's only going to do 9.5 meters. That was not bad. Needs a lot of horsepower for 12.5 meters, whereas I can get, if I go here for this thing to the cultivators. This one, I get 12 meters, less horsepower, really good price. But it's not on sale, is it? Oop. So, doesn't really matter. Oops, let's not carve this out too much. I don't have a lot of money, and I know what kind of equipment I like, so I just gotta wait until it gets on sale. Now they do, I think they go through a random. They used to. The game used to look at what you had leased and returned. You're welcome, George. You're welcome. That's okay, because I'm not sure what to do with spells. I have to look to see what I do with spells. Um, Thank you for the spell. What do I do with spells? Yeah, I obviously need to research more what's happening on Trovo because there's quite a community there and there's stuff that happens on there. So I know I think there's one guy. Is it Mad Dog Farming or something? He's dropped Twitch and everything, and he's just on Trovo. You put letters in a ROW? Really? I did not know that you knew about. Oh, there was a smile there. So I guess you're that. I guess that was a joke. Sorry. I was trying to figure it out. They are something on a part of the Trovo community. This guy's full. So why is he sitting here? Why did you not go to the? And I can you can hire a. I could have hired a worker to go from here. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get it. I could have hired a worker to go. You can tell a worker to go from here to there and dump it and then come back. Sort of like a course play thing. But I'm really not sure how to do it. I'm sure it's going to cost me money, and there's a chance that it won't work. Either because I don't know how to do it, or there's a bug in it. And when I say bug, I mean a deliberate error. And when I say deliberate, it's like defensive driving. There are no accidents. What I'm going to do is, but thank you for the lame joke. We'll give you a rim shot. What the hell? We're feeling generous. My name on Twitch is Ravens View, RAVENSVIEW. I think you can do. I think there's a command. Twitch on Trovo. If you use command like exclamation and Twitch, I think it gives you my Twitch account. Does it? And my YouTube is Ravens View. My Trovo is Ravens View. My Twitter is Ravensview CA for Canada, and because somebody already had that. Oh, I see what happens. You do OK, and there's an image of something on when you do that, but it shows up in Restream as OK, and then a colon and a thumb. And I should add that at least what I'm doing on yeah, let's not go that way. On Trovo, similar to Twitch, if you follow me, then I will... No, I'd like to do a shout out, but there's not shout outs. I don't think there's a shout out on Trovo. But if you follow me, then I will look at your account on Trovo, and if you stream, I will follow you back. If you stream games like this, I will have to figure out how to auto-host. I don't know whether Trovo does auto-host. You can host people. You can raid and host. Allegedly. So yeah, I need to look up what are spells. I'd ask Google, but they'd just get confused. So this one does not fold in the pipe. The larger version of this folds in the pipe. It's what I would buy eventually. Even this header, I can't even afford the header. What can I afford? I'm trying to think, what can I afford out of the stuff I use? I really need to get a cedar. Oh, I've been looking at cedars actually, and I've been thinking, you look at cedars in this game, saving content. The one that I usually use when I got bags of money is this thing, because it does 15 meters and it does fertilizer and seed at the same time, which is nice. It does all these things. Cost $200,000. This one will do. Have this. Yeah, one down does 12 meters instead of 15. Oh, not worth it. Because then you have to do another pass. I mean, it's no big deal with spraying with the dry fertilizer, but it's just one more thing to do. You're going to pay 165 or 200,000. Well, I mean, you're already terribly in debt. This is the one I usually lease. Right, that's the one I usually lease. So maybe I should be leasing this one. No. I really have a problem with narrow width tools in here. Oh, I left a strip there. Oh well. I guess I shouldn't go too long on this stream because I committed to going on at 4 o'clock with my friend in. I'm going to do a multiplayer at 4 o'clock with James Elliott from the UK. Oh. Sometime in between that, I need to do some research on Trovo. Maybe put some timers in there. Do some rowing. trying to do a fitness challenge, and I can walk, I can row, I can run, I can swim, I can bike, I can do all sorts of things. Well, I'll walk if it's not minus 17 outside, and I've got a rowing machine, so I think 6 minutes gives me a K equivalent. Going to be interesting to see what do we have in terms of. Oops, I left another bit there. Okay. And oh, this is going to be annoying. Plus, I think I'm going to have. Well, let's see how full this thing gets. $90. I'm just wondering whether I'm going to overflow that truck. That would be annoying if I did. See what happens. We'll see how much room I have left. Maybe enough to. I really don't want to do another trip. Oh, actually, I don't have to do another trip. If there's a little bit left, I'll just save that for the chickens. What do we do when we fill? We've got we've got 93%, so I don't think we go any faster, as most of it is powering all the moving parts in the head, and then all the stuff that's happening inside the harvester body itself to separate the grain from the chaff, and then powering this thing too. So if I get over 14%, then I'm going to have too much, I think. see. That's my theory. Mr. Ruff, yes, I got 7% left in this thing, but it's got twice the capacity of this, roughly, so that's roughly 14% harvester capacity, so let's see what happens. Oh, see, I got 1% left. That annoying. I may not do anything about that. No, I want to see, what do I have in silo? How can I tell? I don't think I can tell my capacity. I think this shows me what I have in all silos. But if I were to, they're good. $800 per 1,000, and I think if I were to try to buy it, wheat, actually, wheat, be 1,400 per 1,000. So I'm definitely better to try to save some. Not sure how much I should save. I'll save some. Let me look and see what a chicken thing. So a chicken thing is 8,000. What do I got in here? 22,000. Okay, let's try to save 8,000. Oop. Geez, I hate it when that happens. I think that I can get in around there. I cannot get in around there. In fact, also can't turn around there unless I go like that. Keep going trying to loop around that guy and think, oh, I can come in here. No, the way you loop around is you come in here on this one. Or you come like this, you go nice and wide. So yeah, I gotta think about whether I keep that. The way station does absolutely nothing in the game, but it's decorative and kind of nice. You can pretend, right? Okay, so we're going to do I, and we're going to get rid of about a third of it, like that. Okay, now we're going to go oops. Oops, oops, oops. This is possibly not going to work. It did work. This is sort of just a drive-through. It'd be nice if the maybe he'll change that. So I'm not sure. I'm reluctant to change much on this map because the developer may bring out another version, hopefully as a hot fix that lets you keep your map, so you don't have to have a new save. But here's the train whipping through. So yeah, I can do a couple. I'm pretty sure I can do a couple of cars on the train if one isn't enough for all the stuff I've got. I'm gonna make a lot of money here. I'm hoping I make a lot of money here. Okay. So let's go up here and turn around. Time for the exciting part now. Okay, now we have to get out and... Oh yeah, that's right, we have to get the train. So, let's stop here and let's look and see what we have. And I'm not sure how much we have. So, okay, 800, alright. Dropped a bit, but it is what it is, and well, I need money. I don't have that little trailer. I think this is the thing that I need to get because I can make money with this little trailer even if I'm in negative. Low loaders. Low loaders? The low loaders. 5,000. Jeez. Not cheap, eh? Bugger. It's nice though. Jeez, it's not cheap. Okay, so we run around here. Very strange the way this happens. And we rent the train. Okay, so now we run up here. Come on, get up here. Okay, well then we run down to the end here. Where do we get up here? Why can't we jump nicely? Let's walk along here at the part that has no railing. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's possible I won't be able to get into the train anyways, will I? Oh. Oh, train is going to arrive soon. Oh, that's a new thing. I didn't notice that before. Not sure how far the train is. 600 meters. 7 kilometers. That's interesting. Where the hell did the... Oh, I like that purple stuff. And then there's the train suddenly. Okay, so I think I do this and I'm in the train. Start the engine, and then I open cover. And I start filling. There's a couple of cars I can use, I guess. That little logo shows that. Close cover. Because I guess that would have been... G would have been select next tool. Oh yeah. G would have there. So there's like... Open cover. Don't know. Anyways, we can now start driving the train, and we're going to go to Felsbrunn. We have 98,000. Why are we backing up? Oh. Can. Because it's shorter? I don't know. The game lets you go either way. I could go the other way and give you a tour. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let me go this way. I'll give you a tour then of the map. So this is where I picked up our stuff. Here I'm doing the steering wheel. I don't know why there's a steering wheel there. I'm not sure what it does. I was suspecting it might be a crank that goes up and down for the brake, but... Oh, we tour over the river, past that big pile of moldy old brown bales. That shed. On the left, you see the pre-planted grapes that I might get into grapes at some point. I also want to get into beer. There's a brewery option that actually does beer. They had them before that did barley juice and wheat juice. This one you put in barley, wheat, and water, and it gives you beer. If you add strawberries, it gives you strawberry beer. Which to me is about as unappealing as flavored coffee, but... Okay, once I sell this, then I'm going to, I think, how we've been doing for time here. Hour and a bit. Once I sell this, here's the town. Various fields. Oh, there was another big, I just pointed out, there was another huge grape planting on our left, the other side of the river. I could be going 80 here. So when you get to either end of the map, then the game says it's going to go to Felsbrunn. Did you want to sell your product there? And I'm not sure why you have the option of saying no. What you do. And it's just after here. Suddenly the game says, oh, well now drive. Did you want the train to sell the goods? Yes, please. So there we go. We made $80,000. And there goes the train. And we are here. Kicked off the train. Standing by the side of the track saying, well, thanks. I think. I guess thank you. Luckily, I can tab back 2 vehicles, which is this one. And I can now, I think I'm going to sell stuff. Am I going to buy that little thing? I'm not going to buy that little thing. But what I'm going to do is go here. So we've got the harvester. Rid of. It had three cups of sorghum in it still. Okay. Nothing but the tractor. And 77,000. And these guys are doing eggs. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rest a couple of days and see what happens. So if I jump out of the tractor, F1, menu at the top, so left shift Z, let me sleep tomorrow. They're doing eggs. So let me go back to that field and I'll see. I doubt if we can see on the map. Maybe we can. How we're doing for weeds here. How you doing? Weeds are growing quite nicely. Oh. So I'm hoping that if I cultivate, I get those weeds under. Let's look at the pallets too. Let's see what the pallets look like. So the chickens will look like they have stuff happening. Okay, so the chickens got pallets there. Good. Yeah. Let's go down and look at the greenhouse. The greenhouses possibly will have stuff happening too. Some. Not a lot, eh? Excuse me. Not a lot from the greenhouses. Why is that? So you can see some weeds. We have to remember to check daily, see if there's something we like. Oh, there's more stuff. There's more stuff. Wait, there's more. Okay, this is a cultivator. Here, 3 long truck. What's this thing? Oh, that's a forage mixer. No, and we don't want this. Okay, we want to hop out, and we want to do another sleep. After 7, it's 7:04. Yeah, we see we're losing property maintenance. Oh, no, if we make 10,000, if we can make 10,000, we can make 10,000 off what's happening here. Make 10,000 off the honey and the, I think we 20. But if we're losing half of that to property maintenance, I guess we're making money still. But I think I'm better. I think I'm better just to get at her. Get at her, lease stuff, and start, weeds, meat. Yeah, let's do one more day. An experiment, eh? We're always doing experiments. No more space to pace. Oh, so the chickens are saying no more space. Excellent. Chickens are full. And this thing? Not full. Okay. So the first thing we do is, well, the first thing I do is I look at the used vehicles. Oh, not bad. What's this one? It's a little one. Oh. 170 horsepower? Nope. This is the cedar. That's the 6-meter one. It's 34,000. I'd rather be in debt than to buy these little things, really. So these are large weeds. So I think the first thing I do is I get in here, I turn that off, and I gotta have a snack. I gotta make some lunch, so I'll be back. Do more stuff. So don't go away. Okay, my friends, we are back. And I think I lost everybody. Oh well. I was thinking of stopping the stream, but no. Our weather is still possibly gnarly here. It is -12, and we'll throw on a joke just to get things going. Okay, so I guess we have to. Well, we've got to deal with those eggs first. So that means nothing particularly like there. We have to customize. We have to set for 3,000. Yes. Okay. Let's go to the shop. These weeds are gnarly looking. May be a problem. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's what I was going to look at before I forget. I was going to look to see what the hourly charges are. So if I lease a fertilizer, for example, or this big... if I lease this big ass... Oh, not that big ass, but it's a good size anyways. It's 12-meter cultivator. If I lease it, it costs me... Oh, that's not bad. 2,000 an hour. So, but... Yeah, so if I pick up a contract that's going to make me, 8,000, so not going to take me an hour. I lose a bit. Per work hour, too. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Keep thinking. I get in this to drive along, and I keep thinking, oh, yeah, I should wash that. Yeah, you should. Because I have a pressure washer and a washing pad, which is a nice thing to have on a farm. I mean, all these little details that this guy has added when he did his mod, this Bavarian forest. Things like there on a farm, you would have that. You would have a place where you wash vehicles. It would have a drain, and the drain would maybe on a farm it would go into a special, maybe a nice, like you do a dry well, right? Call it now, not a dry well. Oh, I used to know the name for it. You dig a pit in the ground, a deep pit in the ground, you fill it full of gravel, and then you pour the wastewater into it. And the wastewater filters through the gravel and then through the ground and gets eventually, well, I guess the toxic things disappear out of sight. I don't think this is going to work. No. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we'll go get the eggs. I guess that happened. No. Not sure when they got full, but the chickens are full. I guess another chicken coop would be a good idea. I could get rid of the horse barn. I have no intention of doing horses. It's nice to have horses. I think you just need oats for horses. You have to take them out and walk them. I don't know. I could, but if we look at the horse barn that we have, which I think is, well, I'll look when I get, I'll show you when I get there what it looks like. Oh, good guess, Gramps. Good guess. You just curved right in there. You missed the driveway part, but other than that. So one of these is the horse. Maybe this one is the horse? Easiest just to look at here, the map. It was. Yeah, this was the horse barn. Well, right by the greenhouse. Yeah, horse barn large. Oh, could. Oh, that's all the horse barn does? Oh, and it's got that thing there, so you'd have to get rid of the... That'd be interesting. So I could put a chickens. And I can't afford it. I could get rid of the horse and then put a chicken right there. I need 80,000. I'd have to sell this for 60,000. Hmm. Possibly. Let's see what we get from a thing full of... Thing full of eggs. Oops. Whoa, ran right through the dog there. Sorry, dog. Keep this straight and narrow. It spins pretty quickly. Okay, what have we got? We have to lower this to do it? Oh, I'm not sure what that did. I turned it off and turned it on again, but okay. Hmm. Oh, that's what happens. Load type liquid. Load type Euro palette. Come on, and do more, ladies. There are... Oh, I got 84,000. That's what they said they had was 84,000. What am I waiting here for? I'm waiting for more stuff to pop up. Oh, they had 84,000 pieces, and I've got 84,000. Grain, don't have much grain. So, I would have to buy more grain, because I think I've only got nice damn sorghum. I got 8,000 liters. But let's see what our eggs. I'm pretty sure the eggs are going to be at the farmer's market. Yeah, 1,800. The farmer's market. 1,900 at the supermarket. Well, another 100. I've got 1,000 for 8. But we're not going to care really. Next cycle. Next cycle. Well, I really should get into what's this going to give us per cycle. Uh, 15,000. So 15 minus 2,000 for that, and minus the sorghum. What do we have for sorghum? We had, if we have to do a, several thousand sorghum, that's several thousand for that. Still, we're making money. I guess that's the thing. You're making regular money every time that happens. I'll get some vegetables, and then we will give this trailer back. And I'll get into the meat of the matter, which is cultivating. Give it time to spawn more if it wants to. No. Okay. Middle here. Our spacing, he has done spacing pretty well. Optimum for this, I think. No, 8 of them. Okay, strap everything down. I guess I should have sold the horses right away. I could have made more money if I'd thought, well, let's sell the horses and put in chickens. But I guess that tells me the longer I wait, the less money I'm going to make for the horses. The chicken's price is not going to go down. There we go. 3,000, you know, it's okay. Sold products. Harvest income. Eggs. Sold. Oh, maybe that's what the harvest income is. The eggs. Okay. Okay. So, we now have to get back into this with a vengeance. Are there many? Oh, geez, I should have looked to see if they. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'll just argue with myself on this. So, cultivate. And to cultivate, we need a cultivator, and we need a tractor to pull the cultivator. So, for cultivator, we are committed to using this one. Decent width. It still cost me, well, you know, $5,000. Yes. And it needs a 375 horsepower tractor. Now, tractors. I can get this one for for 13,000, and that sort of gives me enough horsepower. Or I can get a larger one. $14,000. I think that's a better deal. That gives me more horsepower, and I can pull the cultivator better, and I can actually do a few deals. So, design EU. Well, that's interesting. Best design gives you. Oh, well, we're EU. We are EU. Attachers, 3-point front loader. 3-point engine setup. I want the 388. Yeah, I'd say. I do the 388. 373. Oh. Okay, we already are leasing stuff for 22,000. We gotta make money here. No, we did. We did make money. We made our production yesterday. Back here, 80,000. So. Because there'll be some cultivator jobs too. Like, I don't know, if there's one for field 8, 8 takes forever, but damn, it makes lots of money. So there's cultivating, 5,000 there. And once we seeded, there will be sowing. And then eventually those guys are going to want to be sprayed, so. There we go. And that goes. Yeah, not a 3-point, it's just a single hitch. So we're taking a chance that if I do that field, it's going to go to no weeds. Because right now, if you look at the field here on this thing, it's, oh look, mature weeds. Time is it now? Maybe I'll go till 2 o'clock. I've been going for, well, I mean, I took a big lunch break. Sorry, wrong coffee. Dark roast, 1 sugar. Well, tablespoon of sugar, but still sugar. Pretty well. Go over a bit. That. And go like that. Okay, so, okay. Now we're good. Unload, unfold it, and lower it. Okay, so let's look on here and see what the field is. The field is no weeds. seed bed. This is weeds large. And this is... no weeds. Okay. Good. So we will cultivate the hell out of this field. And once I've done the cultivating, I guess I'm going to put... I need my hat on. It's hard to see here. It's per working hours. They may round it up and down. So I guess to get the most efficiency out of this, you need to do the working hours across all the fields first. There we go. Up. I wanted to come at that. Come saw. There we go. I need to go across just so I have a nice header. Yeah, let's do 2 of them. It's pretending we need to, right? Those are gnarly looking weeds though. Damn, they're big. Oops, well, we're not going to go there, are we? No. Let's go up here. It's nice that there's a tree. It's a pain that it's a tree that I always seem to run into, and I could probably get a chainsaw and cut the tree down, or I could just go around the damn thing, which I do. I saw a fix for the, I'm just speaking, I don't, somehow I segued in my mind to, I could put beehives there. There's a problem with the beehives is they just spawn 1 pallet and then they sit there. I saw a fix where if you buy a shed, you can get pallet storage sheds. And you can then put the spawn point for the honey, because you can put it anywhere on the map. You put it at the input point for the shed. So every time they spawn a pallet, it magically disappears and goes into the shed. And the advantage, I guess, is that if you have a lot of pallets, it slows the game down because the game's trying to count them. Just like it used to do with if you had bales, if you were trying to save bales of silage or something, you had 1,000 bales of silage, the game basically had to have a little pointer saying where each of those 1,000 bales was in this bloody pile. Now that's where it was nice. There were storage sheds where you could automatically just pull up outside a shed and basically dump the bales onto a spot, and they would appear in the shed stacked. But then the game would just count as, yes, one instance of 982 bales or whatever. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to do that. That was certainly a big help, and it helped the game a lot. Because it's tedious to have to use. It's also tedious having to use the forklift to pick up every damn bale. So I'm trying to think. Maybe I will not do contracts with this stuff. I'm going to try something different this time. We're going to plant. I'm going to plant and get everything organized. And then when it's done, I'm just going to wait 3 days again. Nice looking flowers. Too bad they're weeds. Last year I was going to spread wildflowers in the property across the way, and I never did that. And I think I'm going to do that this year. I think I'm going to go to Richie Feed and Seed, buy their bag of wildflower seeds, and then just walk around the edge of the property and spread wildflower seeds. Like as soon as the frost is gone. Or maybe just one kind of wildflower. Should I do mixed, or should I get could do that? That'd be fun, just to get one kind. Because you can buy them in bulk at Richie Feed and Seeds. And did I miss it? I missed it. Good. Are we, I think I'm wide enough for this. Just. Okay, that's one. Are we at two yet? No, we're not at two yet, so this is not too exciting, really, other than we are just driving up and down a field. This is what happens when you're a farmer. You've got to 3 fields, and we've got to cultivate all 3 fields, and then we do them all with sorghum, I think. It's another 4-day crop. I guess I do want to do sorghum because I want to have more. That was okay. I mean, I got what, 9,000, 10,000 from the chickens. Horse barn is sitting there doing nothing. I don't have a wagon. I don't have a wagon to get the sorghum there. I'd have to lease a wagon. I'll wait to the next cycle when I have a wagon. And when I have lots of sorghum. Because that'll be easier. I'll be able to do all of them and fill the little buggers up. I could probably even do 2 of them, could I? I was gonna do animals. Chickens. I could. I mean, I'd turn it around like that, and I'd do a chicken thing like that. Yeah, I could do a chickens there. There's a thing at either end, right? Oh, well, you're probably better to do side by side, but even, can you do side by side? No. You could. You do one there, and one there. Possibly still have room to get into, too. Or you put it right back here. One right over here. Don't know. Don't know. I'd have to think about it and see what to do with the land. I guess if anything, sell that for 57,000. I don't really have enough to buy any kind of equipment yet. Oh we want to go this way. There we go. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, I'm going to go till 2 o'clock, I think. It's, I don't know. It's a quiet day. What do people think? What do you think, guys? Mitrov. Tradshi Mitrov. Mitrov. Welcome, Mitrov. It says big smile. It says big smile, but I don't have the, for some reason I've got Botrix doing that, but I don't have the thing to do a big smile. It appears. Oh yeah, here's my stuff. That's my roller. Been there since I don't know how long. Because I could. What I do is if if you follow me, I go in. I'll be quite honest about it. If you follow me, I will go in and look at your stream. And if you look at your ID, and if you follow, I'll follow you back. You know, if you stream also, then that's good enough for me. Unless your stream is, you know, I don't know. Unless your stream is shooting kittens out of a cannon or something, but I haven't run into that yet, so you know what I mean. Because I believe in sharing the, you know, I know some people are very strict about, oh, we don't want to, some people are really worried they don't want any publicity. I mean, I do shoutouts too in, I don't think I can do shoutouts. I'll follow, if Shafts is somebody following me, I'll follow Shafts. I'll take a look. Make a note here to see who Shafts is. So S H A F Z Z Provo. Okay, we'll look at it. So this is not bad. See, this guy, it's just the smaller tractor. I did not get the more ginormous one, but seems cheaper to get a little one with a bigger engine than to get the big one with just the base engine in it. I think because the tractor itself has more oomph in the bigger tractor. I'm not sure what. It's probably going to cost you more to repair it too. Come to think of it, never thought of that. And I just thought of that. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The more expensive they are to fall. Yeah, I'm going to go till 2. Oh, it is 2. Well, I said I'd go till 2. What do you think? Anybody in the chat? Anybody there? Oh, can't go that fast. No, 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 no. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down to like, I don't know. 18? Yeah, 18 would work. I need to think about whether I go outside today or not. It's not that bad a day. You know, it's minus 12. You know, we have had minus 22 popping up there, so the wind is there much wind? 3K, so just a light breeze. I got a warm coat, I got a hood, I got long johns, I got warm mitts, I got a toque. Oh, let's try to miss the sign. Oh, I didn't. All that trouble, I did not miss the sign, and I did a shitty job of getting back on track, so... Signs come back, I think, after you log off and log back on. It spawns all the signs again. So, oh, there we go. Somebody from the city has gone through. They've replaced all the signs, so we're good. Speaking of the city, we had a humongous dump of snow last week. Almost 50 centimeters, which is almost 10 inches. 10 inches? Wait a minute. 2.5 centimeters is to an inch, so 5 centimeters is 2 inches. 20, almost 20 inches of snow. And the city did a good job of cleaning up. There were some places on my little dead-end street here where it's kind of messy because there were people with cars parked, even though it was against the law to park overnight during the snow removals. They did not get ticketed or towed, and so now they've been dug out or dragged out, but now there's a lot of piles of snow here and there along the road, so maybe that'll get cleaned up next time we get snow, whatever that is. Okay, we'll go across here and fix this. We'll do this again. Oh, there could be a good contract, I guess, for cultivating. We'll see. We'll do one. Oh, actually, contracts might pop up during the day. I'm not sure how often they get refreshed, so you pay per working hour for this. And I'm hoping if you use it half an hour, they charge you for half an hour. They don't round it up or down, or 15 minutes, they, you know. Let me look and see what we have for calculator jobs here. Calculator contracts. 11 will give me $5,000 or 29. 11 or 20, 11 or 10. 11, 10 or 29. Could do 10 and 11. They're side by each. Assuming. Not side by 10 and 11. That would give me another bag of money. Same with sowing. And with fertilizing. I don't think we have any. No. That's not bad. 36. 7,000. You got to provide your own seed, but still. Baling things can be not bad. See, this is potatoes. I really don't look like. Soybeans. See that one, you can stuff. Get an extra 1,000. And you get extra money from the soybeans. Field 26. I'm not harvesting today, am I? Not. What's the point? I don't know. Ah, thank you, Zoran Trivunovic. Thank you for following, or for popping in, not following, just for welcome to the stream. I like this feature where somebody joins the stream, I can say hello. I don't think we've got that for Twitch. Although people like to lurk in Twitch. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hope everybody is staying safe. Really have to look. I'm gonna have to poke around after. Why don't I do that? Why don't I was gonna finish at 2. You know? I just think about stopping and then people start joining. And then it's 5 hours later. I think if people gives me spells and stuff now in Trovo, I've got alerts set up, I think, so it does a thank you. So I think I've got my alerts for subscribes and all the things in Trovo set up, so that's a start. Pretty flowers, eh? I'm pretty sure we don't have, what do we have for weeds now? No weeds. I wonder if we have weeds over here. Nope, do not have weeds. Okay. I was worried that we were getting weeds, you know, falling right in after we cultivated. Because I know if you cultivate, shallow cultivators are cheaper to buy, cheaper to pull. Meaning they don't need as much horsepower. So you can have a wider one. They build wider ones to begin with, I guess, because of the mechanics, whatever, building it. They can afford to build a bigger one. And it takes less horsepower. Oh. Just because it's a shallow cultivator, so those are not digging into the ground so much. The downside is I'm pretty sure if you plow, which is a deep, or use a subsoiler, you get no weeds. But you do a much narrower path. Is me. Yes, I sneezed down my t-shirt. It's easier than sneezing into the crook of my elbow because I always have a t-shirt on and I'm always not that agile to get into my elbow. So I'm going to be on again tonight. I might be on this afternoon at 4, depending on whether my friend Jamie is ready for that or not. But I will be on tonight. Erlengrat base map. I think we're doing grass. When I say tonight, I'll be on at 4 o'clock my time, and it's now 2:15 my time, so I'll be on in a couple hours. Possibly on a multiplayer. So pop in, and if you want to join, if it's working, then you can get the login information from the host of the farm, and we'll see what happens. We'll be using the Erlengrat farm, no mods, and the chat, the multiplayer chat that comes with the game. That's our plan. Okay, let's get up here. I think I take my break. I said I was going to stop at 2. It's 2-ish. I'm going to take a break now. So thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, for cheering, chatting, subscribing, whatever you do on all the different platforms you have. Lurking is fine too. Following, yeah. So we'll catch you later on. So take care. Stay safe. Ta-ta for now.